After a vastly successful first season, High Potential Season 2 is on its way, and in the future episodes, one overlooked character will, finally, step up to the plate. The ABC police procedural series, created by Drew Goddard, revolves around Caitlin Olsen's Morgan Guillory, a high-potential intellectual, hence the show's name, who becomes a consultant with the Los Angeles Police Department to help solve cases. As such, High Potential Season 1 mostly focused on Morgan and her story. For Season 2, though, it's time that some other characters get their time in the spotlight, too. The High Potential Season 1 finale ended with a couple of shocking cliffhanger. Morgan's missing husband, Roman, is alive, and a serial kidnapper is after Olsen's character. However, before the mystery man's, played by David Giantoli, target shifted to Morgan, he first centered in on Ounce. He captured Ounce, and the lapped investigator almost died drowning at the bottom of a pool, but Karadec, Daphne, and Morgan saved his life. Although High Potential Season 2 might have other significant matters to deal with, the upcoming episode won't forget about OZ's kidnapping. Well, Daphne surely won't. OZ's abduction sets up Daphne for a bigger role in High Potential Season 2. Daphne wants vengeance. Daphne and Ounce in High Potential. Daphne and Ounce didn't have much to do in the first season, despite being in High Potential's main cast. Nevertheless, following the events of the Season 1 finale, the two characters will have much more storyline to work with in Season 2. At least, according to Javisha Leslie and Dean Isaac Dennis, who play Daphne and Ounce, respectively. During an interview with TV Insider at the Disney Upfronts on May 13, the two actors teased what's to come in Season 2. Dennis said, "Since Daphne and Ounce are partners, it makes sense why she would be angry about his kidnapping heading into High Potential Season 2. Of course, Ounce will be furious, as well. However, per Leslie, her character will be on a warpath, hunting down the guy who tried to get Ounce killed, and almost did, and obtain justice for her friend." Based on this information and the fact that the serial kidnapper is a significant villain in the show, Daphne should have a bigger role in High Potential Season 2, which is great news, given how limited her screen time was in Season 1. Why High Potential Season 2 needs to expand its storytelling beyond Morgan. High Potential has a great cast. Even though it was frustrating to see the writers consistently pushing Daphne and Ounce to the background in Season 1, their insufficient screen time sort of made sense. High Potential Season 1 only contained 13 episodes, and the series had to establish Morgan's story since she's the protagonist. However, the lack of attention to characters outside Morgan must change in Season 2. The police procedural TV show has a great cast, and it needs to take advantage of talented stars like Leslie and Dennis. Plus, it helps that Season 2's episode count has expanded to 18. It feels like we barely know Daphne at all, and viewers caught a glimpse at OZ's backstory during the High Potential Season 1 finale. So, heading into Season 2, it's time for the series to explore Daphne's character. The episode should also feature more of Ounce, Soto, and even Karadec. The more the audience knows about a cast, the easier it is to love or hate them, and TV shows can only succeed when they contain well-written, complex characters. Hopefully, the High Potential writers will keep this in mind when mapping out Season 2's plot.